Alright everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. We are doing Flat Iron Mesa today out here in Moab. We're gonna have a good day.
Should be a nice moderate trail. It's rated a 6 out of 10. So nothing crazy.
This is a 7-hour trail for, what is it, 7 miles up and 7 miles back?
Something like that. About that.
Oh, starting early.
Starting early.
I think one of the guys was saying that this trail, unlike Poison Spider, all of the obstacles are pretty spaced out.
Yeah. Which
will be kind of nice. I feel like it won't take as long or feel like it's taking as long because we're not getting backed up on obstacle after obstacle.
Yeah, we should keep moving.
Yeah, we'll keep a good pace, which I think will be really nice today. I'm glad we did this one as the last trail. What's Sean's Jeep's name?
I don't know.
Doesn't have a name.
You saying he needs to win a set of tires?
Oh no, I would like those tires, please.
That's a big one.
Sean, you're going to 40s?
Yeah, I think your Jeep would look really good on 40s up until you crack your axles.
I heard he only goes to the ball on Starbucks anyway.
You know, I got my picture up actually at a Costco in Springfield, Missouri, because I parked on top of the snow mound that the snow trucks had gone to. And then I pulled over to the gas station. One of the attendants is like, "Are you the idiot who pulled up on that snow block? Because we have your picture up in our break room." And I think that might be my proudest moment of last year.
First obstacle of the trail.
Oh my gosh.
Do you need a spot?
Will we make it? Oh my goodness.
Sean, if you need a spot on this, let me know. Nice and easy trail.
Very.
We'll check back in with you on the first obstacle. I gotta drink my coffee. This is the first real climb of the trail.
Yeah, already getting a pretty big gap.
Oh no. Sean!
Sorry, it's my dad. I think he's really nervous.
He's very scared. He's never Jeep before.
We go to dinner on time tonight.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You know, of all my years guiding for Jeep Jamboree, never once have I ever made it to a big Saturday dinner.
Oh.
I'll change that for you this year.
That's not great. What trails are you running
That's
to?
how come I told Barb I didn't want to leave Moab for today.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely being late.
Oh, I need to hold on, sorry. The arch to start your morning, and we climbed up that, and now we're climbing back down.
20 degrees.
Oh, it looks like we're getting a little quick over here in some sand. Hey Isaac, watch out for that tree. No.
Yeah.
Ah! It's a scary little dip. These are some tight turns on this trail here. You gonna be able to make it?
Oh, skinny.
Or are you gonna have to do a 3-point turn over here? Ooh, lots of bumpies. It's a little climb. I wonder where the first actual obstacle we need a spot is. We're pretty far into this trail already.
Yeah, I think typically they probably would spot these.
Oh.
Like people are just kind of.
We're pretty capable.
Yeah.
Oh nice, you got it.
So here's some tires tripping on the rocks back there. So my granddaughter has a good analogy for that she made up. It's kind of cool. That sound is not your tires tripping on the rock. That is the rock just cheering you on.
Aww.
Oh, I love that. That's cute.
That's so cute.
That's a beautiful statement.
So the trail guys are saying these berries right here are juniper berries and you can use them to make gin. They conveniently left out the other part that was required to make the gin. But I can figure that out. We're telling dad jokes in the car right now.
Unfortunately, it may just be Sean.
It may just be Sean's joke.
Do we have a dad joke? I can't think of
What
anyone.
were
I
the
need
ones that the Lorax told us?
Well, the cowboy one's a little inappropriate.
Why don't they send donkeys to school? So we have enough smart asses. My favorite joke is, what did the fish say when he ran into the wall?
What?
Damn. Because it's a damn.
You should say that.
First nice little hill. The trick with these hills is to just
Don't stop.
don't stop. Don't hit the brakes. But don't gas it either. Remember which pedal's which.
Yeah, it's an important
I frequently
distinction.
forget. I forgot one time. Ugh. So if you were to stop, would you just start sliding and then you'd have to go back down and try again, or?
No, honestly, my tires are probably good enough to just go.
This is the view when you crest over the top of that hill. You can see the whole valley. It's stunning, and you got the LaSalle Mountain Range in the back.
This is very much just trail riding with like an obstacle here and there. It's very easy.
Very mild trail out here.
Another word for it is going to have a robot ballerina. R222.
I like that one. Oh, look at the mountains over there. That's so pretty. Oh. Is he gonna tell that story?
We're making a right off the pipeline there.
Oh, we saw this from up top.
Oh, did we?
Isn't this the one? The one that was sitting out in the middle that was like all on its own?
Yeah, it might be. The really big view. Oh, there's a bird on top of it. That looks like a really big hawk or
Is it the
something.
pecker that he talked about?
No, I don't think so. I think those are small birds.
So where are we, Kathy?
We are Flat Iron Mesa. So are we out in the, were they saying it was in Spanish lands?
Yes.
Spanish.
And we are south of Moab,
South
about 20 miles south of Moab.
That's
And we're in lands that the Spanish discovered. And they talked about how the LaSalle Mountains are to the east. They're over to the right of where the camera's looking right now. And the LaSalles were named that because they looked like they had salt on top because the Spaniards arrived when they were still snow.
Yeah, the snow-covered mountains look like salt piles. That's so cool.
Yep. And then he named the other mountains. I thought he named them the Abuelas because there was nothing on top, so they looked like they were bald. Abuela's grandpa.
Yes.
Kidding, we actually did manage to touch a tree with the bumper.
Oh gosh. There's a big piece of metal.
I swear he does.
That's a special talent.
Would it really be a run if Isaac didn't hit a tree?
No.
I'm trying to think of a time when he did, like he's never like brushed up against one.
Alright, Sean's gonna give us the history of Jeep Jamboree.
So Jeep Jamboree USA was started by a guy named Mark A. Smith. Mark A. Smith was a famous off-roader. He did everything from racing to training. And in fact, he led a group of expeditionaries through the Darien Gap. They literally went from Patagonia all the way to Point Barrow, Alaska. It was an epic trek in CJ5s. And they were on 31-inch tires.
Up in Alaska?
No lockers.
Oh no.
All the way from the southern tip of South America all the way to the northern tip of Alaska.
Wow.
And Mark A. Smith did it with no casualties. The Royal Marines had tried the trip a year before and there were 16 casualties.
16?
Unfortunately, they had a raft break loose with 2 Land Rovers on it, and it went down the river and they were unfortunately crushed by it. So it was a dreadful accident. So Mark A. Smith comes along and he's like, I think I can do this. And he led the expedition that made it. So yeah.
Wow.
And he founded Jeep Jamboree USA. He actually did a had to do it with no lockers,
Nothing.
no 37-inch tires,
And no help.
and no help.
Nobody else had done it before. We get trail guides that know exactly what they're doing. And it also looks like we're coming up on our first real obstacle of the trail, which is very exciting. Mostly trail riding up until this point. I should really look at that. Alright, here goes Isaac up this climb here. I think as a general rule of thumb, if Isaac stalls, we're counting it against Evan.
I would agree with that decision. I think if Isaac stalls, counting against Evan is excellent.
I think that's what we're gonna do.
I love the statement earlier. Somebody said that their niece had said chirping on the rocks isn't squeaking, it is the rocks cheering you
The
on.
rock's cheering for you. I loved that.
I did too.
Okay, that obstacle wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
I don't think this is the one they're going to spot us on.
No, probably not. Was that a stall?
Sounded like it.
Oh no! A little assist action going on. A little swap. Let's see if Evan can also stall it. Embarrassing.
Problem is that this one actually fits his wheelbase almost exactly.
Really?
Yes, that's the problem. He was getting one wheel.
Here we go. It's a big one.
It's a bigger one. Yep.
Oh no. Oh, nice and easy. Smooth. Alright, Ev. Let's see it.
Watch out, you're right in front of that tree.
It's okay, Isaac's not driving.
That's what that hitch protector's for.
Yeah. Sean got a stall. Oh, thought we almost had a second one there, Sean. To get done with that fun obstacle, you go around the bend to this incredible view. This is the next super fun obstacle that we're gonna do. It's just a bunch of stairs down and then it loops around, goes around that way, or you could go up that way and I think it'll loop all the way around and then you climb back up the other side, which is kind of fun. What was that?
The world.
That first obstacle way up there that we did was called the tilt-a-whirl.
It's the face of a man with some clenched cheeks. king of stalls.
I just hit too much brake.
Hey, that pedal on the left's a clutch. You wanna push in the clutch.
You know, at the beginning when we started this trail, I was a little worried.
Worry about how tough it was gonna be.
Know how easy it was going to be.
Oh yeah.
How we were going to be bored.
Yeah. Flat Iron Mesa has not been boring. It's been adventurous. But the views are
I
what's
know.
getting me. I mean, look at that. Where do you go to get a view like that?
I don't even know. It's
Not
so
Wichita.
beautiful. No.
Not Pennsylvania.
We don't have mountains in Wichita. We don't really have real mountains in Pennsylvania either.
There's no cactus here. No cacti.
There are
Oh,
any
they're little ones,
cacti.
but no like saguaro cacti.
Yeah, like the big ones.
When we did the Table Mesa Jamboree, that's what we saw everywhere we went.
Oh, really?
If you hit one, it's a $10,000 fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Super
Wanna
cheap.
avoid them, they say.
Big drop on this side. There it is. Nice.
Go.
Nicely done. You got it, Isaac. You got it. Nice and gentle.
Cool view. Nicely done.
Good. Not too bad.
You know where you are. Yeah, I don't think I've looked back even once. I can just hear him. I know he's close.
You know, when this muffler was advertised, they said it's a great way to keep from getting lost in the woods, because no matter where you are, somebody's going to find you.
Seen on cars when Mater goes, uh-oh, Frank. Whatever, now we just know. We just hear you. We go, no, it's Sean.
That's like,
Yeah, if you're going to keep wheeling and wanting to do some more extreme stuff, 37s will definitely help you out. But as Chief stands for, just empty every pocket. Enjoy life.
this is why you take this trail. We're looking for an old mining road. What were they mining? Uranium?
I'm imagining, yes. Although they did say they mine potash here as well.
Oh, what? Why? What is that?
I don't know,
Oh, okay.
but I know it's very useful.
Huh.
I don't know what it's useful for.
Yeah. There's a little, you can see a little path
Wow.
right down there.
That's amazing. Those are some pretty sheer walls.
Those are stunning. Fun little climb here. We've arrived at the Scenic overlook. Let's go check it out. Wow.
Mesa is flat as an iron.
Well, that's lame. Okay, so apparently it's called Flat Iron Mesa. Because, well, what is a mesa?
A mesa's like a veranda.
Of course, not right where we're at, though, but the actual Mesa.
Okay, Evan, and
It's
what
like
is
a
a
shelf.
veranda? A shelf. Oh,
Don't really know what a veranda is.
I know what a Miranda home is.
So,
I live in one.
I know you don't.
I did live in one for 20 years of my life. Huh, okay, well that's boring. It has nothing to do with iron then. We thought that there were iron here, but there's no iron here. But we just got done with the Scenic overlook, and I think we only have like 1 or 2 miles before we're done with this trail.
Yeah, I don't think we have long.
Super easy trail. Here's the trail. We are gonna try to pick up some speed here so that we can make it back to dinner. It's just an easier trail, but we're still kind of crawling it. Also, I've never heard the expression, what did he say, fast like snow? Go quick like snow?
I didn't listen to that part.
Yeah, when we hit those like longer patches that were just dirt roads,
Yeah.
he was like, you can go quick as snow.
Huh.
I've never heard that expression before, which I thought was kind of cool. Oh.
Oh, no.
That one's a little dug out over there. So, what is the Moab bump?
Moab bump is, you take it to like, 6 or 12 inches away from the obstacle, maybe 18 inches. Your front tires are on them, and then you just gun it. So you bump it. It's really just the bump, but out here there's a lot of obstacles where it helps to have a little bit of momentum.
Gotcha.
And so that's why they call it the Moab bump.
Point to the term Moab bump.
He's gonna Moab bump it. You ready?
Prime example of the Moab bump.
That's it.
There
That's
you
a
go.
Moab bump.
Oh, nice. Right up there. Alright, our turn. I've installed it. Coming up this obstacle. Oh! We just had to Moab bump it ourselves. Oh,
I took a slightly harder line.
burning some rubber there.
That's my first stall today.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Not too shabby.
Thank you. My control arms are so... Well, the arms themselves are fine, but the mounts are bent.
Taking
twisted.
some damage.
So whatever we need to do.
We're done.
Alright, and that was the trail. We're heading off to a country dirt road.
Perfect.